Ah yes, the Edge Pyro. Such a strange specimen indeed. Are they simply confused about their role in the team? Or is it a deeper and greater need of expression that they desire to display? One rarely sees an Edge Pyro truly dedicated to their craft, as it is much more efficient to simply conform to the standard Pyro rules, rather than think outside of the box. Many Pyros simply dip their toes into the subclass as a last-minute effort to secure a kill, but almost never dedicate their entire mode of play to the Edge Pyro lifestyle. The Edge Pyro operates on a middle ground between an offensive and a defensive subclass. Please, stay with me as we examine the strange creature that is the Edge Pyro. The Edge Pyro behaves in quite an odd way. Rather than using their flamethrower to incinerate their opponents, they instead use compression blast to force their opponents to their own untimely doom. Their ultimate goal is to score environmental kills, so they typically use the stock flamethrower, as it has the most compression blasts of any of the options at the Edge Pyro's disposal. For their secondary, it could be a multitude of options. They could utilize the Scorch Shot's knockback to push enemies off edges from a distance, or as a backup if their flamethrower runs out of ammunition. Another option is to equip the reserve shooter to earn mini crits on rocket jumping enemies. For their melee, they will most likely be using the power jack, as its speed is a great asset for securing environmental kills. You can find the Edge Pyro in many different habitats, all sharing the same characteristic. You can find them near the cliffs of Upwood, guarding the bridges of Double Cross and Steel, or prowling near the Gator Pit in Mercenary Park. What do these locations have in common, you ask? They all have opportunities for environmental kills. Here is some footage I've collected over the years portraying exactly how they work. You may have noticed that the Edge Pyro acts similar to other subclasses, such as the Environmental Force and Nature Scout and the Loose Cannon Demoman. They both gain satisfaction from getting environmental kills. However, many of the inspired and similar classes are simply doing it for the laughs, while the true Edge Pyro is doing it for reasons unknown. One truly shudders to imagine what inhuman thoughts lie behind that mask. Though the Edge Pyro may seem unstoppable once you've been blasted off, there are ways to rescue yourself and others. If you're a scout and you have a winger, bonk, force of nature, or social hopper, you have the opportunity to save yourself from the Earth's deathly grasp. A thermal thruster pyro can launch themselves back up, but be wary, as their path is very predictable after the initial launch. A loose cannon demo man can even save themselves if they are knowledgeable enough to know how to cannon jump successfully. Another way to counter the Edge Pyro is to become an Edge Pyro yourself and give them a taste of their own medicine. Thank you for joining me on this examination of the elusive Edge Pyro. If you so desire for me to continue examining strange subclasses, please let me know in the comment section, and remember to pledge your support to this channel by subscribing. Thank you very much, certainly hope to see you next time.